Today we are visiting Kentucky Veterans Cemetery Northeast, located just outside of my hometown of Grayson, Kentucky. It opened in 2010 and serves as the final resting place for veterans and their spouses from this region. The cemetery covers about 75 acres and continues to grow each year as more service members are laid to rest here. And the first thing you'll notice is how well it's cared for. Each row is perfectly lined, every stone identical in size and shape. It's quiet here, peaceful. Each marker tells its own story. A name, a branch, a date of service, reminders of the men and women who gave part of their lives to this country. Cemeteries like this one are found all across the United States. They were created to make sure veterans have a dignified place to rest, no matter where they served or what rank they held. Families can visit and know their loved ones are honored the same as everyone else who served. And for me, this visit is personal. My grandfather, Sammons, is buried here. He was a proud veteran and one of the biggest supporters of what I do with Wit Dogs. He loved hearing about the places I filmed and the stories I was chasing down. I stop by his grave almost every time I'm out this way. He was a man who believed in service and in family, and he's one of the reasons I tell these stories today. Standing here, I am reminded how lucky I am to have known him and to share some of his story with you all, as I have at different times throughout the years. There are veterans here from every branch of the military, from different wars and different generations. Some served overseas, some right here at home. They all share the same ground now, and together they represent what this place stands for: duty, sacrifice, and respect. This cemetery has different memorial areas and markers, spaces for spouses who chose to be buried with their loved ones. It's a place to bring people together, even after life, to make sure no veteran is ever forgotten. From the tops of the grounds, you can see the hills of 3 different counties stretching out into the distance. It's a beautiful view, and it feels right that it overlooks the area that so many of these men and women once called home. This cemetery is part of a larger effort to make sure veterans in eastern Kentucky have a final resting place close to home. Before this opened, many families, if they chose a veteran cemetery, had to travel hours to reach the nearest one. People from Carter, Boyd, Lawrence, Greenup, several surrounding counties have a place right here in the hills where they can visit. The design follows the layout of national cemeteries across the country, with each grave marked the same way. It doesn't matter who you were or what your rank was, everyone is honored equally. That's just one of the things that truly make it special. Kentucky Veterans Cemetery Northeast stands as a lasting reminder of what service really means. Every name here belonged to someone who once wore a uniform and answered the call to serve. Some went overseas, some stayed close to home, but all played a part in protecting the country we live in today. When you walk through these rows, it's hard not to feel a sense of respect for the people who made that commitment. They came from small towns, worked regular jobs, raised families, and lived ordinary lives that added up to something greater. Places like this make sure those stories don't fade away. They give families a place to visit, and they give communities a place to remember. Once again, from Kentucky Veterans Cemetery Northeast, I will see you again soon.